sleep credits I can actually get or something else too.
Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online, no it's not, February 13th, 2022.
No, it's not. Hello, everybody. Scopawana here. Oh, yes. Come on, baby, like my hair. Come on, baby, like my hair. Watched instead of going to sleep like I should have, I watched a movie last night. It was only like a really short one though. It wasn't a long movie. It was I can't remember the name of it. But this guy like is on the run and everything he touches starts burning. It's like electricity all around him all the time, and he goes to this. He's like walking in a field or whatever. And this kid starts messing with him about like calling him names and shit, whatever. And the kid comes over and touches him, and he says, "Don't touch me, or you'll burn." As soon as the kid like forcefully touches him, thinking it's like a bluff or something, the kid's eye just goes white. There's like blood everywhere, and he just starts getting like, bleh, you know. Then he gets caught or whatever. Goes to some police station. This is like a movie that was filmed in Norwegian or movie or Norway or something, somewhere over there. Yeah. Anyway, he goes to the police station, and they call for like some experts lady to show up to do some sort of something, talk to him or whatever, about why he set this house on fire and why he's on the run or something. I don't know. You had to do a lot of reading, you know, and I'm not. I can read the subtitles, but I like to just watch and listen versus having to read a movie, you know. So I may have skipped a little bit of it, but anyway, she asked him like why he was on the run, because he was like told like he burned this place down or some sort of place somewhere, a farm or whatever. And he shows her that he has this ability, manipulates like water. He's got some sort of supernatural thing with static electricity and electrical stuff or whatever. He puts his hands on the table, and he's not meaning to, but his hands are starting to burn the table, and he leaves a handprint of a burn there. And then the whole place starts like to get crumbly and burning looking and all that crap. Then he gets put in his helicopter to take back to the United States or something. He gets sedated because of his condition to start spontaneous fires or whatever, or electrical stuff going crazy. He comes out of the sedation for some odd reason midway in the helicopter and causes a storm to happen, which then causes the helicopter to crash into the water. And then he gets out of the water, and he's like, goes and finds this lady again. They get in the car. She's like, how do you do the things you do? He's like, I have no shit, a fucking idea, whatever, and they go to some sort of gas station. He's talking about all these visions of this tree and these other worlds that he's having in his head. They try to get to some sort of farm place where all this started or whatever. When he gets they're like in a car. She's trying to go around a curve and has a wreck, and this truck driver dude's like picks him up to take him however far they need to go, and they get to this bridge, and then they're shutting down the bridge because the dude's trying to go across it for reasons. And he starts to freak out and starts to have like lightning stuff happening, and storm forms above the bridge, and all this other bullshit starts happening, and yeah. Um, and finally, like, he's controlling this lightning from killing everybody, and they send him to a hospital where he dies, and he comes back to life because they shock him back or whatever. He is hunted down by this guy that is a vendetta against him because of the whole killing of this boy thing earlier. Then he finds out, he's thinking, okay, well, there's, he knocks the power out at the hospital because he starts freaking out or whatever, doing his thing that he does. And this causes like ventilators and all sorts of stuff to stop functioning, and stuff electrical to keep people alive. And he hears about this boy that's dying because he can't get any oxygen, or his heart just stops or some shit. So he goes and he like puts his hand on his chest, and he just concentrates, and he zaps the dude back to life, or the kid or whatever. And so then they're like, okay, well, we figured out what's going on with you. You must be a descendant of Thor, the thunder god or whatever, so you can control lightning. They go to this farm place. They find this little tunnel thing underneath there, or tomb or whatever. And they found runes down there, and they found this glove and this belt and this hammer, and he puts it in his hand, and he's able to control lightning with it. And then all of a sudden, the girl that he's fallen in love with gets shot in the head. He goes ape shit and kills everybody. So, yeah, it's like a Thor movie, but not really. It was like a 77-minute movie, according to Amazon Prime. Not very long of a movie, but still, it was a movie. A Malvy? A Malvy. I'm gonna eat. What's that fat in the chicken? Yes, it is. I don't like that. Okay, that's supposed to be like getting captured, right? So we go over here. Come on, baby, fart my liar. Pieces of shit. Pieces of shit. Ball lightning shit. make it to the city. I know that.
All
See?
three silos
Told
are
ya.
under Allied control.
Toiled ya.
Excellent work.
Toiled ya.
The Vought Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
The Vought Fortress is engaged. Transporters. We're gonna go over to the Spire. Buy Lilu another vulnerability locator thingy. Ah, damn it. Apparently there's a shortage of chicken wings because of the Super Bowl. Dumbasses. There's fucking holiday shit. I don't care anything about the Super Bowl or baseball or shit like that. Football, baseball, soccer, whatever. Sports, not much. Not much I like about that. It'll be one of those slow loading days. Vulnerability locator. Tetrion. Discard. Bullshit. Bad. Any kind of like sciencey shit on there? Okay. Let's do this. Jupiter. Jupiter? You pooperter?
The Terrans will be here soon to steal some. Engage their ships when.
Now, off camera, or off recording, I went over to Colony World with Lilu and got her this here Elite Intervention Protomatter Deflector Array, which gives the critical severity and critical chance, of course. Upgraded it a little bit, or I did or didn't, I can't remember. She's still got those weapons there. And yeah, I gave her another one of those just a while ago. So yeah. So maybe she'll do better now.
Here they come. All ships, battle.
Here they come, looking pitiful. Well, I can't tell how well I'm doing, so everybody's going to fire at him too. The Lamont.
All ships. Terran fleet
Damn it to hell in a handbasket.
It's over, Admiral. Believe that.
Admiral. His name's Admiral.
Define. Take some ships and take her down.
Yeah.
The rest of
Yeah,
you
we be
stay
taking
alert.
them down
This
tomorrow.
isn't over yet.
Yeah, we be taking them down when we feels like it. I don't know if I shot that, whatever that was. Come out of there. Repel Terran ships. Terran.
Picking up more ships through the rifts.
More shits.
You can.
You got
Activate
more
the hollow
shits through the
projectors.
rift.
Let's hope they get the job done. Defend the hollow projectors as best you can. We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
Yay. Boom. Boom explosion. What's the stats look like on that now? Critical chance, 24.3. Critical severity. Nothing really changed there. Come on, baby, fight my life. I need to get in front of it. I got more weapons in my front. I also gave her the X upgrade to have more slot space and shit. But it only gives you like some bullshit slots and nothing really important.
We've got hostiles on the station.
Doober doober doober. We got hostiles down here, down gimme. Down there, over. Yes, down. Down gimme.
You need to get those rifts under control.
You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to shut the hell up. That's what you need to do, yes. But yeah. Shut the hell up, you. Shasta. Shutting the hell up, sir. Then she died down low.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
Well, you might want to put some depends on that. Ain't nothing happening over here. What the fuck? The fuck you. The daffodil. The fucky deal. Come on, baby. Fuck my liar. I don't know why I keep clicking on that torpedo thing. We don't have any on this ship. Lilu ain't got none of them things right there. We got none of them. Lilu.
You need to clear out the ships at Jupiter.
Yeah. Need this. You need that. You need to get a job, you bastard. Oh, it's using a 2D image to make it look 3D. Cheesy.
You need to get those rifts under control.
Of course, that's what it does with a lot of stuff. You mean you may see like a 3D cloud here, but no, that's actually a 2D cloud. Force perspective on you. A lot of this too. I mean, that's what this does right here. It's always facing camera view. Come on, baby, fart my liar.
You need to clear out the ships at Jupiter station.
We all have needs. Tholian's ground today, and Zinkethi's ships, the battle zone, have already done, accidentally, last night, done the top one, which I can't remember what it was. Does it say?
Aren't going to close themselves.
Deal Tetrion damage ground.
We have control of projector Gamma now.
Bird! Jurgen! Hadouken! Do I not have like a science or what you dilly officer? I don't have that like listed there. That's what is going on here. What's going on here? Like I need to put that right
We've
there.
got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems. We've locked down the projectors. Now they're ours for good.
You still here, Grandma? Ugh, I thought our Janeway was annoying.
Okay, now we can go.
Speaking of annoying, did you like the little back door I
Little
put in
bastard.
your station?
What? Oh.
Enterprise is back near Projector Beta.
Eli, Eli.
Shield vessels are negating your attacks on the Enterprise. Take them out first.
The Enterprise is back and it's gonna be trouble. Eli, Eli, the Enterprise is back. He's still here, Grandma.
Don't even try to catch me.
Don't you try to catch me. Don't you forget about me.
The Enterprise is near Projector Gamma. The Enterprise is near Projector Gamma.
Where's the Enterprise again? I don't know if that's me helping out with the shield thing or if somebody's just killing all of them off like fire. Kill them all with a
Are
fire.
you kidding me with this? My ships make me invincible.
My ships make
Give
me
up already.
invincible. My ships make me invincible. But you know what? I'm going to go through here instead, hide behind all these curtains.
The Enterprise is going for Projector Alpha.
Yarr.
The Enterprise is going for Projector Alpha.
Yarr. She be going after that one right there, she does. Come on, baby, fight with them live.
Negating your attacks on the Enterprise. Take them out first.
You kids have fun now. BC.
You know what? I'm done here. Everybody leveling up like a rhinestone cow, bro.
Enterprise is back near Projector Beta. Enterprise is back near Projector Beta.
What's she doing behind Beta? Well, what's going on behind there? Damn, repulsor beams. Something bitch right there. Nice some bitch. Do, 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 do.
Shield vessels are negating your attacks on the Enterprise.
There they now. You bastard.
You know what? I'm done here. Well done.
Misunderstood. 140, not bad. Come on, Lulu, let's go, baby. Well, nobody want us here, no ma. No, no, thank you. Beefy nachos? Okay. North Star. Head right. All that. The USS Enterprise. Enterprise.
Cows Kushland says, 07.
07 Chaos Kushland. How are you doing? Okay. So reputation, discovery, she's got 207. And I need only 2 of those left, so that's perfect to create those 2 over the course of the next few days. So that's really good. Yeah. Yeah. Yay! That took a while, senor. Met requirements. Okay, and operations. Even the Dictator Fire. Science. Bunch of weird science going on around here. Weird science. Something like a recipe, bits and pieces and magic from my hand when making weird science. Da, da, da. Not what teachers said to do, making dreams come true. 50. Refine 128. 766. That way we put it in the pool and have it for our other caricatures. Caricatures. We forgot to click on that thing about the claiming thing. Oh well, we'll do that with Mikael. Mikael. Okay. Events. Claim. Claimed. Jarok Alliance Carrier. That'd be in his inventory, wouldn't it? Since he claimed it. Yep, right there. Okay, get rid of it. Discard. Bye-bye. Okay. Because I can always re-get that shit. If I go in here, reclaim rewards, and right there. So we're not going to worry about it. We're going to not worry about it all. Not worry about it all. Not worry about it. Loomis, do you need to be upgraded or something? Carl! Carl's maxed out. He's good. Collect the reward for that. Can't go back again. Select tier 1. Over the rainbow. Way up high. There's a place that I never heard of. Looks like a magpie. Dude, you can already get that now. Look at that. That's quick. That she'll be like, hey man, I'm right here. Okay. And let's see, park. How does he look on his ship? I know it's just the shape, but it's gonna get some stuff. He's using beam arrays, and I got like these damn things here. We don't need that shit. Discard. Discard. We need that though. That's blah 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 blah. Okay. What are these? Proton damage. We don't need that shit neither. Get rid of that shit. I'm not gonna do proton for him. Resistance rating. Might as well keep the resistance ratings for now. Yeah, we'll keep those for now. Okay, here we go. Here we are. We're gonna go up here. I'll throw some lightning at them and kill them all. Oh, they didn't even flinch. Oh, they did? Okay, it just took a while. Game was like, I don't know. Let me go find out from my guy upstairs. Let's see. We'll have Carl go after them and Lumas go after that guy. And everybody left here for some reason. Okay, well. Here's a story of a man named Brady. He was bringing up 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone. And then this one day, an old man sitting on a porch in a rocking chair telling a story. They was 5 of them out there. They was. Yes, they was. Not they were, or there were. They was. I failed in English in high school. Yet I can speak it. I don't understand. Like a big ass retard. Do do. Run, run so far away. I gotta get away. Hmm. Hmm. Earth below us, drifting, falling, floating, weightless, coming home. Kaboom! Ouchie. Well, that wasn't fun at all right there. Trolley, go get Mr. Wonderful there and put him in the back seat of your car and then drive over him about 5 or 6 times. He'll be okay. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, Mr. Rogers. Lady Elaine grabbed the gun and he shot him. All the puppets ran. And you know what? I didn't have to cut that grass no more. In the meantime, Jenny was there. Jenny was there. Oh boy, Jenny. Yay for that. Nice. Okay. Where else is there? Kept way the. Oh wow. That's all. That's close to a thing here. We need to go a wire. Go wire. Wire. That puddle, piddle, pickle, pickle, Dale pickle, Dale pickle, lemafeo, waka yaka yaka yaka. Guyver. That must be fake. Allies are winning, are they? But allies are winning. Are they really though? Are they really? Are they really? Both engineers have started stealing Omega particles. Nuh-uh. No, ain't gonna be no stealing. They gonna be some ass whooping tonight. Oh yeah, they took that down quick. I'm glad I come over here. Hassan Chop, yo. Alright, some more people coming in, so let's retire. And go this wise. This wise. We're gonna go this wise. And we're not gonna go that wise, we're gonna go this wise. That's the wise. Cow pickle. Pickle, mister. Pickle, mister. Pickle. Pickle. Ballet. What? What? Yay. What? Uh-oh. They're capturing the city. Meanwhile in the city. Dink. Dink. In a squirrel or a few. We're tacking away. Hey there. I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Maybe that was enough. Yes, it was. Cool.
All 3 silos
5,000.
are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Second stage recut. They're now in orbit. Stabilizers up. Running perfectly. Troops inbound. My ass. My ass. Troops inbound my ass. Prompt. There we go. Okay. More than 20 VF. Come on, everybody. Alright, everybody, come through the door. That's a good crew. Come on, yeah, there you go. Good job, everybody. How fast can he run without shit? Let's see, run speed 15.86 on average. I'm turning the frost boots on, makes him go 22.86. And he's also got physical conditioning, so that adds to it. Or he should have it. Let me make sure. Yep. Ground reputation, physical. Ooh, I got some new ones now since I've been doing shit. Armor penetration, what's that? Okay, well that's still good. Lethality. Deadly aim increase. Well, those are pretty good as they are. I would leave that alone. Leave that fool alone, you bitch. Leave that mother alone. You so nice from me, so wipe on the. I need to pick him a good weapon. I've already got him like that big guy there, the super gun. And he's a baby weapon for the Voth. Noisy cricket. That's a noisy cricket you've got there. Noisy cricket. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. I need to go through his inventory. Something fierce. Something fierce. P-H-E-A-R-C-E. Fierce. Fierce? Fierce Brosnan. Applesauce, man. Hey, error. Okay. Well, let me see. How much of whatever does he have? 26 point... Okay, he don't have shit to buy shit with, so never mind. Never mind there, buddy. If I made him join the other place... Oh, it was 10 hours in K13, that's right. Or was it 10 days? I don't know. Hours? I think hours the other day. I need to check K13 on my main character. I need to do that. I need to make sure. Because if I don't, then... Damn it, I walked off. You people here. Enemy targets on sensors. Enemy targets on sensors. On. Not on. On. Shatner. On here. You idiots. Mister. Mister. Dun, 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 dun. You Klingon bastard, you've killed my son. Hey! If Scotty were the captain, he'd have it mandatory kilts every Thursday. Scants and kilts available or whatever. And the theme songs would be bagpipe based over the comm system every Tuesday for like for a solid 12 hours. Amazing Grace followed by just this dueling bagpipe banjo thing. Then a sea chanty or whatever from him too, you know. That would always be that'd be the thing, right? A sea chanty from Scotty. Aye, there once was a ship that put to sea. Aye. Come on, Mr. Spock. You gotta get into the rhythm. I can't do it myself. Aye. Spock be like, you know, he didn't do sea chanties, whatever. Captain Sulu, ahead of his time, Captain. Fire. Buck Rogers, Buck Rogers, come and fight him if you can. Yeah. What is IB gotten here? Fleet voucher, I have 142,527. And what is this fleet? Keep neglecting it. I can donate to a bunch of that shit. But I'd rather not, but... Hmm. Um... Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Omicron division. Omicron division. Omicron division. Nurse. I love nurse. Hello, senor. Okay. Quartermasters. I need to keep those jokers. They're not laughing though, are they? Common duty officers. Nope. NOLP. Nope. Nope. It's the same shit. Everybody needs the same shit. Same thing all over the place. Should I? I've been thinking about it, like moving Michael over to the other fleet that I'm in. That way he can just dump all of his fleet vouchers into whatever I feel like I need to put it in. We're not gonna do that today, though. Science. Weird science. Something like a recipe. Bits and pieces of magic from your ass. We're making a big mess. Not what you'd expect Wyatt to do. Making dreams come true. There we go. Right there. Aye, Captain. Okay. So here 8. Might as well jump that over. It's right there. Right there. Right there. Say it like Rick Grimes. Right there. I'm over here. Over there. Carl. Latesha. Dun 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 dun. Kung Lao. Alright, here we go again. Brace yourself, because this one's gonna be rough. Not really. Same shit, different day. Boink. Ooh, that one's getting captured. Let's see if we can go over there and get, like, credited for it. Nope, it's too far gone. Damn. Damn it. Some bitch. Dang it. Carl. 41,000, not enough for any shit fuck thing. And this one is maxed out, so anything is everything. Fleet marks. You can donate 5. That's a fake laugh. Tide bucket. He eats tides with his cereal. So a little meat pocket there. You take a burrito down there to the sandbox and got yourself a meat pie. Do you need assistance, sir? Do you need assistance, sir? Come on down here and fight like a man, you damn eyes. Don't make me get Robert Duvall after your ass. Pre-Days of Thunder. Pre-Days of Thunder and post Gone in 60 Seconds. There you go. It's impossible because you can't go Days of Thunder or Days of Thunder. You couldn't come after it's Gone in 60 Seconds. Because Gone in 60 Seconds came after Days of Thunder. Ha 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 ha. Cookie. Yay for a hissing sound in my left ear. Nice. It's traveled to my brain. Perhaps not. Maybe it hasn't. Maybe it has. Who cares? Who knows? Who the cares, mister? No, we shoot at this guy. There you go. We lightning bolt him and we open up the Methuselah drone box. We shoot this guy right here. We go over here and we shoot this other guy here. Yeah. Wait for the animation to catch up. Okay, there we are. There we are. Well, that dude's still doing some shit. Yeah, all that was in the side, you bastard. Did Methuselah not come through? Methuselah. Sick 'em, boy. Find you something to kill, son. Make it count, son. About 45 minutes southeast of Tupelo, Louisiana. Lived a man named Doc Millsap and his pretty wife, Hannah. Well, they raised up a son who could eat up his weight in groceries. Named him after a man of the cloth. Called him Amos Moses. Sit down on him, Amos. Make it count, son. He could trap the meanest, the biggest alligator, and use one hand. That's all I got left 'cause the alligator bit it. Dun, 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 dun. Lap clean off right up to the elbow. Kasploosh, wow, 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 wow. Kasploosh, wow, wow. Plasma. Plasma. We will have cookies together, Plasma. We will sit and eat Oreos and milk. Plasma. Plasma. Nobody's doing it. I will do it myself then, bastard. You bastard. You fucking Myrons. You fuck-tide. Fuck. It's F-A-K. Fuck. Not the other word, it's fuck. Fuck. Fark. Fork. Fork and shit. Fork and ship. F-O-R-K. And ship. S-H-I-P. Fork and ship. Make a little figure 8 out here. Little figure 8 out here. I like it better when you fall down. Look better on the ground, don't you? Clicks on it 1,000 times. There we finally go. Alright. Sick 'em, boy. Kill 'em, son. I know you like to. I know you like to kill shit. Methuselah drone needs like an update. Like a damage amplification thing or something. This is a cool little bot. Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Get in, mother. Get in, mother. Yes. First Officer Methuselah. Bravo. Come on, baby, fight with the liar. Come on, baby, you fought a lion. Alright, everybody, we're gonna run this way here. Come on. What the hell? Come on. Damn it. Bye. Oh, yeah, you bastard. Crash, motherfucker. Boots and pants. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Squeedledee and Tweedledum have tweedled all over themselves. Tweedledee and Tweedledum have tweedled on themselves. They tweedled hard. They tweedled hard and fast. Tweedledee and Tweedledum have tweedled on their pants. How did you got over here first? Well, I did give you that boost, but still, that doesn't matter. It goes away in like 5 seconds. Come on, Auntie. Auntie. Derp. Hello. I stand in front of you because I'm important. You're not important like I am important. Natasha. Borit. Yes. Boris and Natasha. Dun, 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 dun. Yay. Feel well.
I don't want to waste your time with trivialities.
I'm glad, because I don't want you to waste my time with you at all. But I don't want to waste your time and get off the damn screen, you son of a bitch. Bun of a snitch. 16509. Yeah. Same routine every day. Oh, got a disruptor pistol for some odd reason. But all that shite. Shite. We don't want you. Get out of there, boy. Thank you. Need a good dumping here. Come on, baby, fart with the liar. As we walk on by, you're willing to try. A different department says. Departamente. Ante? Look at DJ. Hello, boomer or bummer. Or please state the nature of the medical emergency over here. We'll give you that and get rid of the other one. Oh, to free up space. Space! To free up space. Elsa Flores. It's Garrard. There we go. Now we have some space. Come on, baby, fight with a liar. Okay. Move on over. Move on over, baby. O'Neill. Crack that whip. Make the passing slip. Step on a crack. Break your mama's back. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Oh, somebody didn't let their people wake up on time, Mr. Son bitch. Drawing fire. Okay, I'll wake up your compadre here. Hello there. Welcome back alive. Welcome back to the world. Your captain left you here to die. And they must be out there somewhere because you don't know how to find them because of the glitch. I'll go find them for you. Yes, mother, yes. Of course, mother, yes. Of course, y'all are willing to join my team. See, I let them through the door. Not pointing any fingers here. Oh, this one's captured. Son of a bitch, man. Madre de Dios, señor. You don't leave dead crew behind. You kill them after you. I mean, yeah. Don't nobody want none of that shit. Ew, this one only has one location, Captain. Hello, Mr. Vice. Hello, Mr. Vice. Cow shit in the pasture when it comes. Cow shit in the pasture when it comes. Cows shit in a pasture. Pastures don't shit in cows, 'cause cows shit in a pasture when they can. They'll leave a bunch of piles in the wind. You'll smell them off and over again. We'll have cow chip tea for breakfast. Cow chip tea for breakfast. The enzymes in cow chip tea will set you free. And we just shot that guy. So yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the Super Bowl that I didn't like care to watch or anything because I was at work anyway. Well, it's not that if I was at work, even if I was not at work, I still would not have watched it. How about that? Because you know why? It doesn't fucking matter. Like, oh wow, somebody's running up and down a field with a ball.
Stygian_Sticks says, Stygia 16 yo 1 Stygia 16 yo 1 Stygia 16 yo 1.
Yo, 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 Stygian in his house. Hello, Stygian, how are you? How are you doing, mister? These people here. Cows and such. Cows anus. Cows anus for. Cows anus for. Ill, devil. Bavigo. Yeah, I don't care anything about no football, baseball, basketball, hockey, other football they call soccer here and stuff. Nothing like that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that right there. We're gonna try to capture anything like changing.
Stygian_Sticks says, not doing too bad. How have you been, dude? My bad, I haven't been around. Life's been hectic. I'm finally starting to get back into gaming though, even if it is JST Minecraft ATM.
Ah. Well, it's okay. I was off for maybe like a week or so myself because of being sick. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta step away from the gaming stuff and deal with things that are important, more so than games. And, you know, of course, when I was sick, I still played a little bit of this every day to get it to, like, you know, my endeavors and whatnot. But, other than that, right there, I still, even though I was running a high fever, I still got on this shit and did stuff like a dumbass. Ooh, the Rex is been erected. Let's see. We're gonna run. Did we catch any of that? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, when life gets hectic, it's, you know, step away from whatever you're doing that doesn't matter as much, and savor the moments. You know, slow it down and or try to capture what you can of it and keep it a little more of a level-headedness, you know. Something starting to stress you out, step back, relax, you know, take a breath in, think about why it's doing that, and who may need to die. I mean, not die, but a good ass whooping or something that someone needs.
Stygian_Sticks says, I gotta speed it up. When it gets too hectic, I shut down and go into hermit turtle mode.
Ooh. So you just like pretty much crashed then. Your internal brain CPU said, no, error 404 not found. Well, I've had times like that where
Stygian_Sticks says, pretty much.
Yeah. Sometimes life gets too crazy. Your body will shut you down. It will tell you no. Even though your brain's like, I gotta, you know,
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
My fair lady.
The
Voth fortress has engaged
The
transporters.
Voth.
Troops inbound.
The Voth. The Voth. The Voth. The Voth. The Voth. The Voth. The itchy and scratchy Voth. Okay, we're gonna go over here and wait for this world to set, or are we? What? How many kills do we have so far? We don't have a damn one of them. Okay, it's just a capture. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Carter, come on now, Carter. There you are. All right, reputation. Collect reward. Set that right there to go to firework. Concussive tachyon emission. We need to get here, so we have a physical conditioning rank 2. Run speed is 6.3. So the running speed for this one is what? 5. So it's just 1.3 difference. There's not much there. Ooh, we can add that to that one now. Active ground reputation is brought to you by the letter R.
Stygian_Sticks says, do you like synthwave or lofi?
What is that? Synthwave. Or what is lo-fi or something? Are you talking about like music or something? I dumb when comes out all that there. Don't really listen much. As far as like also listening and just relax listening or anything like that. Complete 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bank, 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 bank. Synthwave.
Stygian_Sticks says, I'll send you a playlist in Discord. It's pretty much all stream safe. If you play it at low volume, it should be good for the future streams.
Like background music? Bum, 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 bum.
Stygian_Sticks says, yeah.
What do you play it on? Is it like free or something? Spotify or whatever?
Stygian_Sticks says, Spotify.
Spotify.com. I've got Spotify installed. Withdrawal. 24500.
Back to your stations. The Voth have returned.
Is it like non-copyright type stuff where you can't get in trouble for it on YouTube and or on here? Because I put all these on YouTube as a backup since they don't get saved forever. I guess I could download it, but damn, that's a big file. It's like 10 gigs every damn time you do this shit. Nobody's here. They'll come over there. And I will shoot you. Shoot you in the asshole. Come on there, buddy. Yeah, you doing there, buddy. Let's bring out the guys here and they'll go after your ass. Yeah, you're trapped in the wall there, aren't you? Aha, now you come out the wall, we kick your ass.
Stygian_Sticks says, about 90% Twitch safe. Spent a lot of time curating it. YouTube likes to demonetize my vids when playing though.
Well, I don't monetize mine at all because I don't meet the requirements for monetization there anymore. But I also don't like it when it says something about you can't monetize this one, so I don't want someone else to monetize from it.
Stygian_Sticks says, with close to 4K songs 10% is a small piece.
Why you shoot him? No shoot. Good shot there, Teal'c. I saw that. You completely did one of those spinning heel kicks, or maybe a spinning crescent. I don't know what that. Wasn't paying that much attention, Teal'c. But you kicked the invisible man, and the guy behind you died because I shot him with lightning. Good job, Teal'c. Good job. That thing like shoots frisbees at people. Shoots a beam, and then it like shoots like a frisbee. Operational shield losing power over here. Come on, baby, fart my liar. I got that kind of song in my head because recently watched that Val Kilmer documentary that he made.
Stygian_Sticks says, check this playlist out.
Beep Delta.
Stygian_Sticks says, https://open.spotify.com/playlist/4sgux9 hmikai wimvo 4w6p si equals 58 fe71999b1 a 4079.
You sank my battleship.
Stygian_Sticks says, XDD.
I'll look at it when I'm not on here at the moment. But yeah, if it's any songs that like spark, like even YouTube, to say, hey, this will like demonetize or not, or won't qualify you for monetization, but if it qualifies someone else for monetization, I take it out. I'll silence the whole damn thing if that's the case, which was kind of like the case with when I used the sound clip of Walter from Big Lebowski.
Stygian_Sticks says, the one I sent in Discord is my big playlist. The one I posted in chat is my space SYTH playlist. Only like 40 songs.
Oh, I already did that. Okay. And he's got a whole hell of a lot of that shit right there we need to do something with. Let's see what we can do with O'Neal. Sausage. I don't really feel like going anywhere with O'Neal to do shit. Proton damage over something. He's not going to be proton. He's going to be phasers, so I'm not going to even bother with that shit. Discard that. And for some reason it's still there. Okay. Particle generator starts to excite particle generator. We'll keep that for now. Critical hit
Stygian_Sticks says, synthwave is like if techno and dubstep had a kid who was sent back in time to the 80s.
Ah, that's pretty cool then. So like Stranger Things. With dubstep.
Arcanoloth says, hey Scorp, how's it hangin'?
It's hanging pretty good. How you doing?
Stygian_Sticks says, exactly like Stranger Things.
Oh, that's pretty cool then. Let's see. What do we have? Is what's going to always show the wrong thing there anyway, isn't it? How are you doing, Arcanolo? Thanks, seen you in a while. Of course, I haven't been on as much as, or that whole week or so many days because of the illness there that I was having. Because this is going to change. I'm going to, like, if I ever find a ship that I want to keep O'Neal with, I'm going to carry over a lot of this stuff. But not this. This is just temporary because it's free.
Stygian_Sticks says, Stranger thinks is dark synth. Arcanoloth says, I'm doing better. Usually in bed by this hour these days, but stopped by to check in.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you came in. It's nice to know you're still there.
Arcanoloth says, the vet is a beauty, and fun to fly.
Yeah. It's okay, but I don't want all my characters to have that. Every one of them having it. I want each one of my characters to have a different ship based off of who they are. Like, O'Neill based off of Stargate. I want something to look like the Prometheusness, thing, or something like, not Goa'uld, but Earth-like. Eventually, no, I mean not today or anything, but that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, that's got critical chance here. That's good. Can always go for another locator. Or maybe the deflector that has some critical chance. Let me go up to space and see what the critical is exactly on this ship. Because, it doesn't show you when you're on the ground for some damn reason. Because of some damn reason. Doing better. So you were doing bad? Or trying to sleep more, or go to bed at a decent time? Or let's go for critical severity, 94. Critical chance, 19.5. So I have idea.
Arcanoloth says, I was reading the Terran Annie bundle, some interesting stuff in there. I'm not in the market to rent any more pixels in this game right now, but still glad to see the game chugging along.
If that's anything it's doing, it is chugging along. Fleet Starbase, we'll go there. Barely hanging in, more likely. I mean, they had the Klingon, you're in a recruit thing, start off badly and had to fix it.
Arcanoloth says, oh yeah man, I have learned if I don't sleep, I'm useless the next day.
I'm useless the next day even if I do sleep. That's how I am. I'm pretty much just useless all the time. Especially lately. Talk to transporter officer, Colony World. I want to go there. Get one of those deflectors. Yeah. So I was sick for like a good solid week. So I didn't stream. But however, I did get on and, do a few little things or whatever. And then just quickly just laid back down because of the way I was feeling. So at the time, I'm glad that a lot of my characters had dilithium backups, so I just sit there and click refine, and close them out and go to the next person. Bing, 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 bing. And then the other day was an alarm to tell me, hey, you need to do something different with how you're living your life. Ugh. Thank you, body, for letting me know that I suck. Beam down to Colony. And this is the crap. I can check the holding for this. The K13 because I think it finally upgraded.
Arcanoloth says, I spoke with someone in the vocational rehab program, and I feel better about that than all the other apps I've had. It's been a year since I moved back here, I've had plenty of time to think about it, now it's time to move forward.
That's good. That's pretty awesome. Sometimes I feel like I'm moving in circles. Chasing my own tail type situation.
Arcanoloth says, everyone needs a reason to get out of bed in the mornings,
Yeah.
Something to look forward to. If you lose that, getting that back should be top priority.
I know how that can be. The whole, meaning of doing anything. It could be just like a blah kind of feeling, Basic development. This one's got more choices. Let's do that. Upgrades available. Experience point boost. Dilithium ore boost. Let's do that. That's awesome. Next project. We'll do that one again. Energy credits. No. Fleet marks. Yeah. I was when I went through like a severe depression before. I didn't have any kind of reason to get up and do shit. I just lay there and just watch TV. Just kind of turn it on and I think at the time it was Spike TV had DS9 replay, and I'd watch like they'd have like 2 episodes in a row every day, and Green Acres and all that stuff. Mostly it's like an anxiety thing too. Okay. But yeah, if you have no like, as Agent Smith put it in The Matrix, purpose to in the day doing anything at all, like you get up and do the same routine, which is kind of
Stygian
what I do.
_Sticks says, 4 never finished DS9.
No, I don't think I did either, actually, tell you the truth, because I don't ever remember the whole Cisco ending that has always been talked about. Deflectors. Let's see. Protomatter and preservation
Stygian
intervention.
_Sticks says, it's the only one I haven't well besides the brand new anime.
Ah.
Stygian _Sticks says, animation.
Yeah, don't confuse it with anime, please. EPS, I think is the best one for that. Let's get some,
Arcanoloth says, and it's not exciting or sexy, but some days I just go for a walk round the block, take a shower, and say, today was okay. Tomorrow will be better. Sometimes I go watch a show with a friend and that's nice. Working through DS9 now.
Nice. Yeah, I've had days like that where I just would get up and just go for a walk, come back, say, okay, well, I got out, put my shoes on, went outside, did whatever. I mean, one of the reasons like I got into retail for one, it's like the social involvement with like talking to people and stuff, and now I'm like, eh. But then I know that like if I got out of it, I'd want it back, like to go back into something to
Stygian
fill the void.
_Sticks says, I'm gonna give you a new role in my Discord Scorp. Check out the rabbit hole category sometime.
Rabbit hole category. I have not looked on Discord in a while. Not at all. I totally actually forgot about it. Oh, I need to go, let's see. What do we like talk to somebody about something here?
Need something?
Yeah, I need you to
Clear you
shut
for
down.
transport,
Okay.
or
Beam to
if you're
ship, travel to
authorized,
fleet
I can start
starbase. We'll go back to starbase. But yeah.
Arcanoloth says, I spend a lot of time looking at screens, and I think it's easy to get overstimulated and the brain just needs a break to zone out for a while. I can understand that bit about needing social interaction. Last 2 years have been rough on everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, looking at a screen all day, like a TV monitor for your computer, or like even like a phone. It's like, it messes with your brain, really. It does. It gives you like symptoms of, like, if you don't have it in front of you for a while, or power goes out at your house for a few days, you get withdrawals from like the electrical stimulation of looking at a screen. So sometimes like I would go outside and just kind of stare up at the sky, look at a tree or whatever like that, look at the moon at night kind of thing, and just wonder what the hell is going on in the world and the sky, and wish aliens would come down and get me, kind of. uh, or just like get in the chair and sit out in the sun. What the hell? Oh. Talk to transporter officer. We want to go to another holding. K13. Not K13. Damn it. I meant the Fleet Spire. Shit. Oh, well, it's good to go over to K13. We get to see what it looks like now. Yeah, okay. We'll dock over there and look at it. I was going to do that as my main character, but I got plans for him. Oh, this is better. Yeah, they're not working on that shit up there anymore. It's not loud. A lot better. I like it. Yeah, they got the glasses up and everything. Looks like it did whenever I was part of some other places and come to K13. Go, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Shuttle to Fleet Starbase. Okay, we need to go back there. Then we can go back over to the other thing. Okay, operator. Let's see. Other fleet holdings, Fleet Spire. We want to go there. Okay.
Arcanoloth says, right now, I'm thinking if I didn't have to worry about the money, I could see doing a job where you interact with people, and maybe keep your hours just a bit under 40, so you get that stimulation and then have free time.
Oh hell yeah, dude, man. I tell them at work. I mean, yes, money is a good. It's a good thing to have, you know, or it's a good thing to earn, have, whatever you want to do with it. But you need that time, you know, that like you're saying, the free time, and that's why, even though I'm a full-time, my job title is full-time lead sales associate, but I'm okay whenever they say, hey, you know, we're going to give you like 3 days off this week or whatever, and your hours are probably going to be just 20 something hours or whatever. I'm like, I'm okay with that. You know, I don't really care, you know, if you want to bring it up a notch or whatnot. I mean, yeah, I'm okay. You know, phaser damage. Bye.
Arcanoloth says, in my 30s, so I am very realistic about my willingness to grind out those 80 hours weeks like I did in the past. It's not sustainable long term.
Well, you go to work at Dollar General. It gets you some of that social interaction. They're always hiring and firing. That way you can go to the Dollar General Reddit thing and complain with the rest of us. Okay, got another one of those. That looks better.
Arcanoloth says, haha yet.
There's one thing we do well, it's complain. But the complaints kind of distract you from life, in a way. You know? It gives you a purpose to do something. And if you're good at, like, you know, running around like talking to people or physically doing work or something like that, it's good because it's like a type of exercise, I guess, even though it's stressful at times depending on what time of the year it is and week or whatever. But you have that interaction, you know, with people and stuff. As long as you don't get to like the drama stage and all that stuff, you don't want that shit. But just being out there in the world, crit chance. I can see like the hermit life, you know. I've always thought about, like, you know, I can just like leave myself in my room if I had, like, you know, the internet and food, and that's all I would need, kind of thing. But that's that social interaction, the human being part of being a human being. Damn it, sometimes you just need connection. Sucks ass. Traffic control, let's see, return to sector space.
Arcanoloth says, I read an article in the Times that said the long-haul trucking industry has around 95% annual turnover. So each year they have to train almost an entire replacement workforce. The total people with CDLs is several times what they need, and the Times went and asked those CDL holders why they left, and they all said the same thing: long hours for low pay.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. I mean, years ago, before right now, I mean, there was like a trucker strike, you know, and about all that low pay and stuff. And right now, there's just one about the COVID
Arcanoloth
thing.
says, so this worker shortage is an illusion. There are plenty of workers, they just do not want to be on the road 80 hours every week for what they are paying.
Right. That's true. I mean, I see it all the time where I work at. You know, we get, since I work at Dollar General. Hello. We would see like trainees, like even this past week, whenever our food truck showed up for like our fresh food, there was a guy training another guy. You know, because somebody just left. You know, from the buildup of all these people, and you'll see it often. You know, new people all the time because they're changing over so much. Turnover rate's pretty high in Dollar General too, but um, there's a reason for that. They don't want to pay either. Dude, they want to, for me to transfer back to the store that I called my home for so long, and them wanting me to come back. They were like, well, what would make you come back? And I gave them a money amount. And they're like, no, we can't do that. Thinking just a few dollars more than what I'm making now. And I've been with the companies for so long, and other people are making way more than that anyway. But I don't give a shit.
Arcanoloth says, back in the day, they had a Teamsters union to negotiate for better conditions, but they busted them up during the Carter admin, and then working conditions went to heck, but shipping got cheaper and that made it possible to build all these big box stores full of junk we do not need.
Man, I saw a picture of the like railroads over there in like California. I think it was like Los Angeles or something or whatever. Of like just the train depots where just the freight trains and all that kind of stuff are, just boxes everywhere of people ransacking the trains and popping
Arcanoloth
them open.
says, pandemic shifted everyone's spending into physical goods during lockdown, and now we see that everyone staying home and ordering stuff off Amazon is not sustainable.
They had the physical needs of like the new stuff to stimulate their brain. Like, hey, whoa, wow, new item equals new stimulation, real good feeling in your head or whatever like that. Versus actually doing something
says,
else.
oh yeah, LA port is jammed. All the local warehouses are full, and there is no more real estate in SoCal to build more.
There was like boxes, FedEx boxes, Amazon boxes where people have just like rifled through it, like popped open the freight containers and just stole all sorts of shit. Just threw the boxes down. That's where we've gotten. But yeah, there's something about like when you buy something. Even Spock, like in Star Trek, it made so much sense to me. Like having is not such a splendorous thing as wanting. Because when you want something, you have this like obsessive need to say, "Oh, I want it, want it, want it, want it." But when you have it, you're like, "Well, I'm not even gonna bother with this
says,
shit."
Biden signed an exec order to open the port 24 hours. That helped a bit, but overall it's just every stage of the supply chain is jammed. No simple solution, just have to wait for the market to fix it. Arcanoloth says, oh yes, Spock was right on.
Yeah, it's such a like awesome quote, But a lot of people, they'll just have that, like, have to buy something thing to trigger in their brain a good feeling, a euphoric feeling, you know, like this gives them pleasure type situation. Where me, I don't have to have physical objects.
Arcanoloth says, that's a Buddhist/Stoic idea, that it is simpler to say no to the first want, than to follow every want that comes after.
I mean, I had like fun whenever I was
Stygian _ Sticks says, what do you think about the drama going on lately?
Lately? What kind of drama? I haven't been paying attention to a lot of stuff. Like the trucker situation, or
Stygian _ Sticks says, racists using Star Trek to promote their agenda.
Agenda? Using Star Trek to promote their agenda? I ain't heard about this.
Stygian _ Sticks says, Trek.
Trek.
Arcanoloth says, this has been studied. We consistently overestimate how strongly and how long we will be affected by something happening to us in the future. We think it will last forever, but the evidence says you feel good or bad for 6 months and that's it, then back to baseline. Stygian _ Sticks says, look into number we are Starfleet. Stygian _ Sticks says, grumpy old Nord did a tweet about it.
Really? So they're using like Star Trek stuff to push forward a racist agenda of some sort. That's weird. I mean, Star Trek's like
Arcanoloth says,
anti-against
oh,
that.
it's a hashtag. 4CHAN thinks it's hilarious when marketing for a TV show tries to force a hashtag and they say, hey guys, let's hijack that hashtag and make it something toxic so Twitter has to ban it and then nobody gets to use it. They've done this several times.
World, the world, the world. The world that needs to end. Where the hell are you, Jesus? Oh my gosh, my people are stuck somewhere, aren't they? Are they still? They're at the doorway. Damn it. Okay. Stay right here,
Arcanoloth
thing, and
says,
I'll be right back.
automated cookie licking. I despise cookie lickers.
Cookie lickers. What about ice cream lickers? You know, the ones that lick it and put it back and then get in trouble for it. Ew.
Arcanoloth says, oh god, the Dyson doors. The bane of Starfleet officers.
Yep. For some reason, the people on the forums, someone said, well, it's always done that for me, like getting stuck. No, it hasn't. They haven't always been getting stuck in the damn doors. That's so stupid.
Stygian_Sticks says, why would they ever do that to something like Star Trek though? I know it's literally the only TV show Martin Luther King Jr. let his kids stay up after their bedtime to watch.
Yeah, the ideals of it, you know, were pure, and it's like, you know, a future without kind of a hatred for one another other than Klingons and humans and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, and it had like meanings behind certain episodes and stuff, and, you know.
Arcanoloth says, yes, something broke when they adjusted the Dyson door animations and now they cannot path into the closed door to open it. Stygian_Sticks says, Uhura was gonna quit after season 1 and Milk told her she can't, and when he explained why she broke down.
Oh, wow. She needed to have a presence on TV to look like a strong black woman, probably, right? Like, to show that she could do it, to be there. At least that's what it kind of feels like. I think she did a damn good job, actually. You know, and she had to work with Shatner, of all people.
Arcanoloth says, Trek was openly progressive from day one. I will never understand what makes chuds think it's the place for them. Stygian_Sticks says, exactly, he said you can't quit, you don't have a woman's role, you don't have a black role, he can replace you with anyone including an alien.
Yeah, the character went on to, you know, have a bunch of stuff and like multiple universes versions of her, and in movies and everything. I mean, of course, again, working with Shatner.
Stygian_Sticks says, it was then she realized everyone on that ship was equal.
Yes. Everyone needed to be the same. Everyone was a piece of shit.
Arcanoloth
Okay, I'll
says,
scream, damn it.
I believe in zero tolerance for any ideology that's based on intolerance, because they've already told you their whole reason for being there is to make a mess and ruin things for everyone else.
There we go. Get that thing blasting. Let's get the hell out of here. What the hell? Yeah, no, Alan, hey, Steve, Alan, come on. What the? Oh, shit. They're involved now.
Arcanoloth says, if they tell you who they are and you ignore that warning, the result is predictable.
It was something to do with this Dyson door animation. This side over here doesn't animate correctly. See? Pops in and out. And for some reason, some little update just did a hiccup and killed it. Killed it completely. See if I can make it over here without... Crap, I unclicked it. Or clicked off of it. Unclick.
Stygian_Sticks says, my immersion is brocked.
Brocked. No immersion for you.
All 3 silos
No
are under
banana
Allied
for
control.
you.
Excellent work.
This a banana. Borked.
The Bob Fortress has engaged transporters.
Broked.
Troops inbound.
Is that a Ferengi?
Arcanoloth says, something was wrong with the Dyson animations, they were misaligned and people were falling through the world, so they had to fix it, but in the process it broke the AI pathmap.
Aye. That must have been just recently then. Like one of the latest updates of, say, within the past month. Because they used to run through the doorways just fine. You know. And it was, what was it, earlier last year, or the year before that, whenever they broke Dyson completely, wherever it would just crash, if anyone ever tried to go there, or had a character here. And the thing was, is they didn't even, like, have a need to fix anything at Dyson. It's just another file or whatever was part of this, and the code just shifted everything a certain way and killed it. I had about maybe 5 characters trapped on Dyson. My main character was the only one that wasn't, so I can only do things with him. And that was got like a good solid like 3 days or
Arcanoloth
so.
says, this place has missing textures everywhere, so they don't like spending time maintaining old areas if it's not a game-breaking bug. They would rather dedicate time to remaster old stuff, and then that fixes everything instead of wasting time maintaining something they are going to toss.
They better not toss this. This is my favorite to do thing. I will cry. Not really. If that happened, I wouldn't at all. But you know, it would make me sad. No, it probably wouldn't. But yeah, it would. It would make me sad. I would get really sad. I didn't put the stuff back into the pool. I don't need to do that. But yeah.
Arcanoloth says, a sad fact of tech, old stuff breaks and the cost of maintenance goes up over time, so at some point it is easier to remake from scratch.
Well, it's one thing if it just, like, breaks for reasons, but if someone breaks it themselves, that should be on them to fix it, you know, and to properly get it working. Other than, hey, you know, this happened to this part of the system, it crashed, it broke the code, whatever, something like that. Let me go back to O'Neill and get that lithium out of him. But if someone's just goofing off, like, you know, trying to fix code somewhere and it mess up code somewhere else.
Arcanoloth says, I wonder what the current team would do with the boss design, to address the current anti-pattern of AFK players getting paid while the players who push the zone and miss the boss get punished.
Right. Oh man, it must have been... Where did I throw that off? Is it the 50 that I threw that into? I think that... Okay, yeah, it's the 50, so it has nothing to do with that. Alright, let's go to Yushanka. Yeah, it pisses me off on here a lot when people are just kind of there at the main bosses and stuff, and they get points and the kill like stuff and the super dilithium and things because they killed it so fast themselves. But they're using ball lightning. That's cheating. Piece of shit. It's red. This guy's red too. I can attack him for no damn reason.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, that would be ideal, but in a world where we could easily tell why things break, we probs would not break in the first place.
Yeah.
There is an old joke about debugging is twice as hard as just writing greenfield code, so if you write code as smart as you can, by definition you are not smart enough to debug it.
Or one of those whole things that stop messing with shit, you know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That saying. They're always wanting to tweak something. It just gets me that they don't like get in there and actually seem to care. But you know, I understand that like few of them and they can only do so much or whatever. But still, I'm glad. That's why I'm not going to pay for this game. You know, I'm not going to subscribe to this game. And if this game were finished, you know, and not in the, well, I'd say it's in the beta stage now since it got bought instead of alpha stage.
Arcanoloth says, all code has unintended side effects, because it is written by humans, and we think differently from computers. We infer what other people mean instead of what they actually say, but the computer has no concept of our intent separate from the code we wrote.
Yeah. I mean, I've made things, you know, websites,
Arcanoloth says,
whatever,
all software is hard for this reason.
and had problems with coding and stuff like that, but I would always fix it and learn from it and figure out like what the problem is, you know, bug check things, especially like whenever like using like Perl or whatever, like, you know, on Linux and stuff. But it was always interesting to find out why something broke and how I'm gonna fix it and like rewrite this and that to do that with. And but if it's a pathfinding issue, animation issue, I mean, there's really no need for them to, like the door situation here. They should only have one door.
Oh yeah, it
3
can be
uses.
fun to learn something new from debugging. Or at least I think do.
I think on here, since there's 3 exits out of command, it's like they use 3 separate door animations to do it. You know, instead of using, say, one door, one animation, open and close. You reverse the animation to just you just have it where it opens. You reverse it to close it. You keep it closed until proximity and player bridge officer or whatever gets near it. Open up. Blah blah blah. It's an easy thing, but I swear in this game they made it hard. Like I don't know the code of it or whatever. It's like the whole Lita thing. Why there's still old Lita and new Lita of the same character. It's stupid. They should just have one character. If they were going to update what she looked like, do it for every one of them instead of making a separate model or whatever for that specific one, or unless they're just doing it on purpose to say, hey, these people who have this were this generation of gamers in the game or whatever. But it's like they have multiples of a bunch of shit. And I kind of see that whenever I use the Ninja Ripper program to look at the model files and, you know, the model somethings or what. It wasn't the actual files, just the 3D environment. And there were so many extra copies of bullshit underlining under everything that's constantly running at the same time. Like, you may see one character on the screen, but there's like 5 of them there, and each one has a different something it's doing. You know, like the texture, the collision geometry or whatever like that, and the way the light hits a certain way, and all. It's when they can combine it so much easier into one thing and like lower the memory usage and all sorts of stuff. But it's like they just made it hard as a demonstration game and never finished it or some shit. That's why you, like, when I'm in space.
Arcanoloth says, based on what we are hearing, I think Stowe is suffering from the same problem that all live services games hit after a while. Someone called it lava flow game dev, where everything is focused on shipping features at max velocity, with zero time budgeted for maintenance, so if people want raises, they jump ship, and you have a revolving door of fresh college grads scratching their head at the code, shrugging, giving up on understanding what the current code does, and they write new code to do stuff. Arcanoloth says, so new code is piled on top of layer of old code, like new lava flowing over old lava flows. Arcanoloth says, and if you stop in the wrong plocky your foot breaks through into a nasty surprise.
Yep. It's just like Windows. What version of Windows was it where they said they were going to just like start from scratch or something and rebuild it instead of like
Stygian
layering it?
_Sticks says, they suck at monetization is what's wrong. They keep pumping out BS and loot crates. If they hired me for monetization they would be raking in dough and the customers would say shut up and take my dollar.
Take my money. Shut up and take my money. Maybe they need to like branch out for more or put a budget out there for more people. I don't know. I just imagine like 3 people sitting in a room and that's the only thing they allow to keep the game running. The model maker and the coder guy or whatever that has another job because they're not paying him enough. And but Gearbox, you know, owning it now. I mean, you don't know. I mean, what's one of the things you said something about missing textures and stuff. I know exactly a place on here that's missing a texture, and it's just insane that they allowed it to be that way. Just haven't ever like fixed it from the beginning. And it's right here. These steps.
Arcanoloth says, I'm not the expert on project management, but I have heard horror stories where someone says this code sucks, let's rewrite, and the rewrite takes too long and produces something even more broken than before, and now you are behind that many months. Apparently this happened 6 times during work on Cyberpunk 2077, and they finally gave up.
Ugh. Well, sometimes it's good like...
Arcanoloth says, I do not recall the percentage, but most software projects go over budget and fail to produce anything useful. Software is hard.
It is hard. But whenever like the person that's creating it does it for the sheer joy of building something themselves, that's what's awesome. That's the creativity that is awesome. When you make something from nothing and it's like your baby. Come on, Kagan, come through the door. Kagan. Well, fuck you then. And a lot of times, like whenever you're coding something and people want it a certain way or whatever like that, and you do it a quicker way that's not really stable, you know, just to kind of show it off. It seems like that's what had happened.
Arcanoloth says, oh yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff on a personal project, because you do not have to explain it to anyone else. I love seeing what people come up with, like Dwarf Fortress.
Or that dude, his name is Gabe something or whatever, he's on YouTube. He was recreating Mortal Kombat 1, the game, based off of like the Mugen fighting, you know, gaming engine, but still he was creating the 3D or creating 3D versions of all the characters, and they were like realistic, high definition and stuff, and they shot him down. And this was like he wasn't even like offering it for money or nothing like that. He was just making it because he wanted it out there. You know, he wanted people to play a high definition version of the game. NetherRealm Studios / WB shot him down. But he has like videos.
Arcanoloth says, Mugen is neat. I watched Sal Tibet Casino on Twitch. Fun stuff.
Yeah, it's just, and he was just creating it for fan enjoyment versus like anything selling. And they were like, no, we're gonna make our own high definition version, and so they were gonna do it the old fashioned way, which is like, you know, the 2D capture of the characters and digitize and stuff, and it never kicked off. They got actors or whatever to play the characters. They recorded a little bit, and then it never happened. what they should have done is hired this guy to make this game or whatever, and you know, because he would like I think he used ZBrush or something in the 3D engine, and would create. He like made Goro, Scorpion, everybody, all the characters and stuff. It was so awesome. And he released I think like when they told him to shut it down.
Arcanoloth says, such a terrible idea to litigate your fanbase. Look at what Sega did with Sonic Mania. Fans didn't like the last few official Sonic games, so they hired some fans that made a Fang game to make an official game, and it went well.
Yeah, fans know what they want. Hell, even the Sonic movie, you know, fans had them redo that. Because Sonic looked like shit. They got another one coming out, don't they? Eventually.
Arcanoloth says, or the guy who heard people complaining about the visual effects in S2 of Mandalorian, and he redid them and put it on YT. Disney hired him for S3.
Yeah, the Luke Skywalker thing, because it was such a poor rendition of, like, you know, Mark Hamill and stuff. The dude like just used the deep fake technology and just fixed it. They're like, what? And they're like, they pay for like all that, you know, hardware and software and stuff to do that professionally, and this guy did it with something free just off the internet. Made it better than theirs. And then yeah, in season, well,
Arcanoloth says,
for season
yeah,
3,
that tech is advancing in real time. Wild.
it's very wild. Yeah, I've seen some like video back in the day, or you know, not back in the day, but in the past, that of people doing that or using it real time. It's insane. Like, what if what you're watching on TV is not real? You know, that's what it makes you think. But yeah, Boba Fett, or do you mean actually season 3 of the upcoming Mandalorian?
Arcanoloth says, yeah, they tried to manually match it because that's the current industry standard, but this guy deep faked it on good hardware, and turns out, hardware just recently caught up with this problem.
There was just something a bit off with Luke in Boba Fett or whatever. His face, even though it looked real.
Arcanoloth says, oh yeah, he worked on S1 of Boba.
It just didn't, to me, looking at it versus looking at Mark Hamill back then, there was just something off about, just, you know, you could tell it wasn't super real, but it was a hell of a lot better than what they had, you know. I mean, the way that they kind of cheated on a lot of the mouth stuff, you know, by having it where when he would say tremendous amounts of dialogue that contained certain words or whatever.
Arcanoloth says, they showed him much longer, and you can still see the stunt actor in some of the jump scenes, but it's better.
Yes, it's so much better. But yeah, it's just a few things that
Arcanoloth
you can
says,
see in there.
deep fake tech still struggles with extreme angles and lots of movement.
Yeah. I mean, you can deep fake an actor doing a bad thing, you know. People are like, oh my God, they're stuck there again. Oh, let me go get them. Hold on. My crew is stuck in the doors again. The doors are wide open and they can't come through them. Or, well, that must have been just a visual glitch there. Oh, I even let them out. Look at that. Or did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Somebody, the other day I saw them. They posted, because you know you can rally point, you know, with the these little things here, like tell them where to go. Someone rally pointed one of their officers to stand next to the door and keep it open for everybody else. Because I ran over there, because I wasn't online playing. Or, I mean, I wasn't capturing during the play. I was just running around trying to get some more stuff for like Archer or whatever, and you know, to kind of boost him in having more dilithium because it takes a lot longer, you know, off camera. Because I want to always try to tie this up a certain way and length or whatever. But I saw somebody just like, you know, run and they'll stop and whatever, and then they ran again, and their officer stayed there, and I was like, your guy's staying behind. He says, yeah, I'm keeping him there so he keeps the door open for everybody. And I'm like, okay, that makes some sense. Thought, that's a genius. The only problem is whenever you die or whatever like that and you respawn, then they disappear from that area. But that's a lot of like...
Arcanoloth says,
Yeah.
do you or someone you know have lost away teams to alien doorways? This problem affects millions each year. Donate to the Voth Officer Exchange Program, and rescue a stranded officer today.
Stranded officer. They're locked in the command center. That whole like, well, they called it the Texas Aggie joke or whatever like that, but it's like they drowned because they couldn't get the tailgate down. But now that's like a real thing. Yeah. So that joke doesn't have any merit to it anymore. I mean, because back in the day, trucks didn't have covers for their, you know, their beds, but now they do. So you can't joke about that because you can probably get locked in there. It's like a big trunk. Yay. Okay.
Arcanoloth says, then they play a clip of a Klingon yelling and the subtitles say I've fallen and I can't get up.
Whether we saying it in Klingon or
Arcanoloth says, with sad music.
With sad music, like a walker next to him. I've fallen and I can't get up. If you or someone you know has a stranded officer, please call this number now. Stranded officers often don't know how to go through doorways. Symptoms of stranded officer include the following. Stranded. That's one of the things too, like you get too far away, they get confused, like, I don't know where you went, so we're not going to look for you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, these things remind me of Halo so much. Ah, the person captured it. No, I want to capture it myself. I've definitely got to get some more discovery marks for him so he can make that other shield so I can give it to somebody else so that they can run faster too, and my god. Shouldn't get frost boots to your players, but they probably be sliding all over the damn place if that was... Just imagine, like, they'll never turn them off and they'll just keep sliding and fall off the thing. If there wasn't an invisible barrier holding you up here, you'd fall all the time. I hate to see what it really looks like. I mean, I could open Ninja Ripper in the game and take a quick snapshot of the area and look at it in 3ds Max or something like that and probably be disappointed. Probably all like invisible walls just all over the place, mismatched and holes everywhere. I mean, they still haven't fixed the ship, you know. You go into the bay of a TOS shuttle bay there and fall right on that. It's like I just imagine a huge vacuum.
Someone asked about away team setups on Reddit, and there was this snarky post that made me laugh, saying that officers move too slowly to keep up with a competent captain, so if your officers are in range, then by definition your captain isn't moving fast enough, and that's the problem that needs fixing, not the useless officers on the other side of the map.
You're not fast enough, yeah. That's funny. Did I not get a single one? Not a single one. Ooh, the Rex has erected. Quick, let's get over there and be disappointed. Outskirts are going to go down right now. Okay, yeah. There they go. Watch it disappear off the screen. There it goes. Everybody likes to start at outskirts and use ball lightning. It pisses me off so much. And someone's using it here, or something here, whatever that is. Let's see. Antagonist assimilate electrical burns, decay. That the electric. Okay, yes, snare. The snare. MC Wolfcat has the snare. That's right. I asked her about it the other day. So it's not ball lightning. It was a snare. Archer. He's gonna get faster whenever I get this rank 2 of whatever it is. I forget. We're out of oh
Murdoch
no, he's
says,
already got it. Never mind.
Sup, full house tonight.
What's up? Full house. Hey now, don't make fun of Bob Saget. He can't help it. He definitely can't help it now. Whatever happened to predictability? Milkman having sex with a paperboy. How'd I get the liver? Bada tell me, please. This whole world's killing me.
Excellent work.
Arcanoloth says, people crack me up. Someone was recommending Stargate SG-1 earlier, and they said it's episodic TV, so hit or miss. But the problem with modern audience is nobody watches television anymore. They watch 10-hour movies cut up into parts, and some of those are great, but often it's just a director who didn't know when to cut, and it's a waste of time. Episodic TV, you get something new each week.
That's true, yeah. It's what Star Trek was, and what New Voyages or Strange New World, whatever it's going to be called, is going to be too.
Arcanoloth says, I've thought about this before, but they found a way to phrase it in a snarky way I didn't think of. Murdoch says, I'm going to open a women's clothing store called Her Little Sphincter. Good name for a shop, hey.
Little sphincter. Yeah, you might have a rally out there if you did that. Bunch of women going braless trying to tell you, hey, you can't do that.
Stygian_Sticks says, my favorite show is an anime with over 1K episodes. It's the adventure, not the destination, that counts.
The adventure that continues non-stop. I have a day and a half, or maybe 2 days, I don't know, of Amazon Prime left, and I don't know what I need to watch. I mean, I watched Jack Reacher to just, see what it was about.
Arcanoloth says, one of the writers on X-Files spoke on the Twilight Zone was hit or miss. You could get something great or something meh, but you didn't know what it would be. Said modern audiences have lost their taste for tonal variability. They want to know exactly what will happen before they press play.
Well, they just need to watch a trailer. It usually gives away everything.
Arcanoloth says, Amazon Prime. You've seen The Expanse and The Boys. Wheel of Time was okay. Stygian_Sticks says, I can see that. Nice.
Yeah, I've been like going through there trying to just find stuff to watch. I mean, I did start watching Alien. What was that? Ancient Aliens, but then it stopped and said, you keep this in your watch list or whatever.
Murdoch says,
it's not available.
I'm making an Omni antiproton beam from crafting.
Omni. I've had some Omnis before. Actually, I used to have a whole lot of them, but I think I got rid of them. Malcolm, what the hell?
Arcanoloth says, some people talking about Upload. I may check that out.
Oh yeah, I've
Murdoch
watched Upload.
Says, wanna do the event daily?
I've done the event, but I can do it again. I mean, I'll have to do it with my main character.
says, if you liked The Boys, you may like Invincible.
That animation.
Arcanoloth says, Vox Machina is hilarious.
Vox Machina.
Murdoch says, get your KDF cause I'm on KDF.
Kadif. Well, he's like level barely,
Arcanoloth says, you saw Good Omens.
Yes, saw Good Omens. Yes, I like that. My KDF officer dude, or if you're talking about Ushanka. I mean,
Arcanoloth says, lots of people really love Fleabag. I haven't seen
Fleabag.
it yet.
I doubt I'd be able to watch any season of something now because I only have like a, what is this? Let's say it's the 14th now where I'm at, so that's like a few hours of watching something after I play, which I like to do that. I've been getting to where I just like to lay down and watch something before I go to bed, get kind of drowsy, you know. Even though I sometimes have to go straight to
Murdoch
bed.
says, enjoy discounts on all our items and come inside to experience her little sphincter.
Her little sphincter. Where you and someone you know may know someone she knows. Get to know her well with her little sphincter. No, in her little sphincter. That's because it's going to be an indoor
Arcanoloth
thing.
says, some people enjoyed The Man in the High Castle. I struggle with the premise, but I can see the appeal.
Get to know her well in her little sphincter. Insert your good vibes in her little sphincter.
Murdoch says, I agree. I tried but couldn't get into it. Arcanoloth says, American Gods was a shaggy dog story. As long as you go in knowing it's not in a big hurry to get anywhere, it's about the road trip, you'll have fun.
Fun. Well, I need to do the event with my main character because of the dilithium. Since I've already claimed it and everything like that, he needs to get just the dilithium. Because it's like, what, 8 and then 9, 10, whatever. However it is now these days.
Murdoch says, okay, I will switch to a Fed. Murdoch says, 1 SEC. Arcanoloth says, Preacher was wild and foul and hilarious.
Dude, yeah, I loved Preacher. That was a good show.
Stygian_Sticks says, you ever hear of Tenemy?
Never heard of that. Tenami? Tenami? Tsunami! Tin Man. Applesauce. Oh, Phoenix Prize Pack.
Stygian_Sticks says, also with your last 2 days of Prime you could do a watch party of Prime.
On here? Of what? Farscape.
Arcanoloth says, Into the Badlands is a premise constructed around the desire to do a weekly martial arts focused show. It's on my watch list.
We'll put Steven Seagal in that one there and have it true martial. Well, partial martial art. Or a guy falling down. Very rare.
Murdoch says, I don't see you in the friends list.
Anonymous for some damn reason. The fuck? Huh. I changed all that the other... What the fuck? Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around. Hurt you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Mister, you've got weird tattoos, Mister. They're all around you.
Arcanoloth says, this list says they have Mad Men. Classic for anyone that hasn't seen it.
Someone told me I need to watch Trailer Park Boys or something like that. Because I mentioned Letterkenny to him. Told him about what it was about. And he said, that sounds just like Trailer Park Boys or something. And I said, what's that? And he said it was some like show back in the 90s or something or whatever. And like, huh. I don't know. If it's too old, I don't ever want to watch it unless it's something like, you know, good old.
Arcanoloth says, family loves Bosch. They watch anything Pollock procedural.
Bosch?
The Terrans will be here soon.
Terrans are tearing up my damn yard.
Stygian_Sticks says, Tenemy lets you watch Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube, HBO Max, Crunchyroll on Twitch without fear of them. K. Stygian _
What's
Sticks
it
says,
cost?
copyright.
What is it? Does it cost a lot to have that? I'm looking for free, mostly. And I have a Roku device, so I can watch anything on that joker. It doesn't have any kind of USB
Stygian
input,
_ Sticks says, free, you just gotta be subbed to W/E.
Weird endings. Weird rear ends. Rear ends? Rear endings. What ship are you? You're that.
Here they
It's a
come.
massive
All
thing.
ships, battle stations.
Battle stations. Task Force 1. Enter letter
Arcano
number
Loath says,
5.
I'm a Plex guy, but I see lots of less technically inclined people doing private watch parties on Discord.
All ships.
Stygian _ Sticks says, it works like Amazon watch parties, so the people have to have it also.
Oh.
This isn't over, Admiral.
This isn't over, you bastard.
Enterprise. Defiant. Take some ships.
Enterprise. Interface.
Stay alert.
It is the Interface. Nuclear
Taking
vessels.
ships through the rifts. Close them if you can. Activate the holo projectors.
I mean, I watched
The job done.
a lot of Amazon original movies too with this Amazon thing. And last night's movie was a weird one where this guy was like, he turned out to be
Arcano
like
Loath
Thor or
says,
some shit.
not really what Discord was intended for, but I'm morally okay with people wasting bandwidth paid for by venture capitalists, as they do not hesitate to exploit us in the other direction when given the chance.
Dun, dun, ba-dun, bun, bun, dun, ba-dun, bun, bun.
They have control of projector gamma now.
Derb. 5.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
They need some depends.
Projector gamma is out.
Ah, thank you, Streamlabs. That was good. And I ran. Now, this movie was like 77 minutes long.
You need to clear out the ships.
This
at
guy
the station.
like was on the run, running through the woods, and he was running from something, and he kept touching everything, and there was fire around him and stuff, and electrical junk going crazy, and
Murdoch says, this is a torp build, so if you do the build I sent you it will be similar 4R.
similar. And this dude like gets grabbed by this kid or whatever in a field, and the guy says, "Don't touch me or you'll burn," and the kid like dies and like he boils from the inside or something.
Arcano Loath says, oh man, looking over this list I could rewatch Vikings. Been a while since I went through the early seasons. Need to watch Britannia. Final season of Last Kingdom soon.
Britannia. And then this guy's like gets captured by the police, and they send in some sort of person to talk to him, this girl, whatever. And he tells her he's like
Murdoch
got
says,
these powers.
at Arcano Loath, have you seen the movie The Last Duel?
The Last Duel. But he's able to like burn a table with his hands, and he's like, I don't know how I'm doing
Murdoch
this.
says, you would like it.
Need to get those rifts under control.
So then
Gamma now.
this guy's like being chased by the cops because he's like setting things on fire, and this American police or whatever government shows up to put him in a helicopter while they're flying halfway
Arcano
somewhere.
Loath says, I loved The Last Duel. I understand why it failed at box office. Director rants about smartphones aside, it's a hard watch.
It's a hard watched life for us. It's a hard watched life for us. Instead of trend, you get tricked. Instead of twitches, we get shit.
Murdoch says, more like a weak audience, the world we live in now.
The world we live in now.
You need to
But this guy like is in a helicopter and he starts freaking out.
Arcanoloth says,
Causes a storm
I
to
saw
happen.
the first fight scene and Matt Damon starts half sorting in the mud as dirt flies up at the camera lens, and I'm like, this film is going to be metal.
Matt Damon. He's not Matt Damon. He's a Damon. And then there's a helicopter crashes because he's like causes an electrical disturbance in the atmosphere. He goes and finds this girl again. They go to this cabin. She's like wondering how the hell he does all this shit he's doing with electricity and fire. She's like, you need to turn yourself in. And then like they need to go to this farm place where he found out he had this ability to do something paranormal. And they go to the farm place and they find runes underneath the ground of Norse gods and
Murdoch
stuff.
says, the only thing that could have been more hardcore is Matt Damon loses, then they burn his wife at the stake. The end, lol.
No! And then Ben Affleck shows up.
But yet, every film needs an audience, and the Boolean diagram of the group that wants a number meta film and the group that wants to see Matt Damon bash in a dude's skull with a metal gauntlet is two crikles that do not overlap in my experience. Murdoch says, sorry to interrupt Scorp.
You're not interrupting me.
Arcanoloth says, nah, the film was dark enough as is. They gotta give you something.
Are you kidding me with this? My shit.
I'm just here as cannon fodder.
Give up already.
A visual representation of stuff. But you know, this guy like goes down into this place where these runes are underneath this thing he burned a long time ago, and there's like this belt and this glove and Thor's hammer, and he picks up the hammer and he's like able to charge it or some shit. The girl's like, oh boy, and she runs toward him, and then she gets shot in the head and he gets pissed and he throws the hammer up into the air and it charges up and then he kills everybody. So yeah. It's like a descendant of Thor, and he actually had the ability to use Thor's hammer. It's a weird movie.
Invincible. Give up already.
Give up already. No, you give up already, bitch.
Back in a bit.
Bitch.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't you go anywhere, no bitch. My there, fuck yeah. So Murdoch, is this going to be like you completing it to claim the ship, or what the hell?
You know what? I'm done.
Can anybody really destroy her? That'd be nice.
Murdoch says, no, still need 2 I think after this.
Okay. What do I need myself here? What I need myself is
Murdoch says,
credits,
I missed a
marks,
couple of
marks.
days.
Ooh.
Arcanoloth says, haha, it's fun searching the DHT network for a name of a series or film, and see what pops up. Hint, it's porn. Always porn.
Always. Because that's all that exists.
Arcanoloth says, have to narrow down with the year or an episode number always.
Or know the name of it for real. Stuff. I'm yawning. Ninya. I'm Ninya.
Murdoch says, the penis goes into the vagina.
Usually in that direction. What if it's opposite of
Arcanoloth
that?
says, was looking for a series named Betas, and who buddy?
What if the vagina goes into the penis? That would be interesting. That little penal hole's not very big. I don't know, they get a catheter in there. What? Nobody's here at the bank? Is this place open? What the fuck? Am I in an instance where nobody's at? Nobody exists here. Oh, someone's over there. Okay. No one exists. By that. What do I need to do? Okay. Destroys and Kathy's ships and gone blah blah blah. And ooh, just Throlians again. What the hell? Wasn't yesterday just like 10 Tholians, now today's 60 Tholians? What the hell, man? And then before that, like 2 days before that was like Tholians.
Arcanoloth says, Dr. Steve Brule says, some people are born with a prangus, and some have a vahanus. And some people wanna cut off their prangus, but don't cut that shit off, leave it on. For your health.
Nice.
Murdoch says, the Phoenix is only at Drizana, right?
And DS9, I believe.
Murdoch says, Dr. Brule.
Dr. Brule, yeah.
Murdoch says, Brule's rules.
Pictures where it didn't happen. Fake pictures, or I'm calling you a lie. No. Let's see. We're closer to Nukara. Nukara. Kira or Kara? I have no idea. Let's see. Your ship will get there and be all like, nah, we're gonna have to go a little fight that make it count and go on there, but alright, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Alright, let's go. Kill some more of these jokers. Crab legs for dinner. Mr. Sandman, what the fuck you want? Give me some beer. No, 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 no. Oh, the amount of people today were like me, didn't know the Super Bowl was going on.
Says, Jordan Peele did a series about Lorena Bobbitt. How did I not hear this?
Serious? Really? About Lorena Bobbitt. A bunch of hot dog jokes or something? Or... That poor man. That poor, poor man. Anybody ever had like a testicle transplant? Would that be interesting? Like, would the children from that be your children or be the donor's children? That's just, it's interesting. Testicular transplant. What are you falling down for? Don't fall down, fall up. With no glad look. No, don't beam up already, bastards.
Arcanoloth says, apparently the man was abusive and she cut him to make it stop, but that got lost in all the hot dog jokes.
Hey-o. Lorena Bobbitt, yes, cut off a dick, da-da-da-da. Make sure that prick doesn't hurt you again, ba-ba-ba-ba. He thinks of rape as it's a joking matter, but now he has nothing to hook to his bladder. Butternut crunch. They need to like make the helmet on this transparent just a little bit so you can see the head. Mister?
Arcanoloth says, seen Jean-Claude Van Johnson?
Yep, I watched Jean-Claude Van Johnson. That was interesting. Needless to say, his special gift was the splits. That's interesting. Look, the few crewmen that stayed with me. Look at these guys. They're so awesome. They're promoted. They're bridge officers now. Mister, don't you dare run away.
Arcanoloth says, JCVD is always a hoot.
Yep. Love how he used all his movie stuff in there to actually do something. Like the Din Mock from Bloodsport to kill somebody for real or whatever.
Arcanoloth says, I love that story about him playing the Predator in the first film, but he kept taking the mask off, so they fired him.
Is that true?
Arcanoloth says, he said the audience needs to see his face so they know it's him, and they are like, no, it's an alien.
It's an alien. Jean-Claude Van Damme wants you to wear his underwear. Everywhere you go. Underwear. Hands Fruit underwear. Under who? Underwear? I don't know where they go to the underwear. That's what you need, son. You need to use a machine gun. Alright, let's see if it'll allow me to beam up. Damn it, mister. And I did watch the Jack Reacher 8 episode thing. Because I remember watching the movies with Tom Cruise in them. And I think dude did a better job. I mean, like, I liked his version kind of better. But it was centralized, like you were saying earlier, like an 8 episode movie, you know? Dude, I'm trying to get away so I can friggin' beam up. What the fuck? Fire truck over here, fire truck. Get the fire truck over here. Get away from me, you bastard. Get the hell away from me. Okay. Ah, damn it. Son of a bitch. Hadouken. Y'all leave me alone. Let me alone over here. Y'all let me alone. There he comes. Mr. Crablegs. You little bastard. Tag I'm it.
Says,
Tag I'm it.
anyways, Boba Fett is wrapped up S1. Disco is back from mid-season. Killing Eve, Picard, and The Last Kingdom starts in March.
Ooh. Pickard. Jean-Luc Pickard. And then they'll have like one more season of that and it's completely over, huh? Guess it'll end like when Picard actually dies. Like that'll be one of the final scenes or something of it. Now will he die or will, like, you know, just that body die and his
Murdoch
consciousness?
Says, I'm done with Discovery.
You're done with it? I haven't even watched the new episode that came out from the mid-season. Are you done with Stamets? You're supposed to say Stamets. Damn it, Stamets.
Arcanoloth says, Patrick Stewart has a heart attack on set, but no, it's a fake out. Quadruple take. Acting.
I think Patrick Stewart may have, like, health-wise, may have hurt himself more by losing weight for Logan, the movie, or you know, that movie that he was in as Xavier. But, like, you know, something about losing too much weight, and that's like when his voice changed from being like you know, Picard, you know, heavy duty or whatever. Now it's like more raspy and stuff, and he lost a lot of weight for Logan because he wanted Xavier to look like he was ill or whatever. And sometimes doing that, you know, in acting is not a good idea. But he's also like really, you know, he's up there in age-wise. Then again, Shatner, you know, he's up there too, but he's doing. I mean, I watched his little mini series thing.
Says, Stewart always was fit for his age, but yeah, he's getting up there.
And William Shatner has the thing about him going into space on Amazon Prime, like a little documentary thing. I watched it. Some of the stuff that I did watch and
Arcanoloth says,
saying rewatch.
Yeah, Shatner can rest his phone on his gut to use Twitter, so he's fine.
He can rest his gut on his. He rests his phone. That's funny. that's. They're like, Dad, I got you a phone proper upper thing. I don't need it. I've got my gut. That's all I need here. That's all I need. Man, Shatner's busy. He's got like another album coming out and all that kind of stuff. He's in so much shit, you know. Shat in her, and in a little over a month, it's his birthday. That means it's National Talk Like William Shatner Day for comedians.
Arcanoloth says, oh yeah, if you make it to that age, why stop? Just keep going.
I bet he can beat Betty White's record. We need some Shatner like facts, like this Chuck Norris facts that used to be out there, you know? Shatner facts. The Shat facts.
Arcanoloth says, man, Betty White almost made it to 100. Had a party planned and everything.
Yeah, and magazines
says,
even had
family
it out
said
there.
they'd go ahead anyway because it's what she would want.
They had magazines that said Betty White at 100, and we're like, she didn't make it to 100. But they're like saying, 17 days. What's that? You know, just let her have it. So yes, Shatner's gonna try to beat that record. He's gonna beat the oldest person record. Still acting, still everything. There's a dedication to. There were like what 4 people, including Shatner, that went up in his specific like shuttle liftoff or whatever, and he got to hang around with these people for like days or whatever at a time, you know, to train or whatever for what they were doing. And one of these people at the very end of it, it's like in loving memory of so and so, and it's one of the people that went up with him. I think they like passed away after the fact. They actually made the Shat train to go up there.
Arcanoloth says, wild that Trek has been around this long and we still have all the captains.
What? What's his name? Captain Pike from the original. Is he still alive? What's his name? Jeffrey something? I forget.
Arcanoloth says, wonder if anyone runs a Deadpool on that.
Oh
who
my
will
God.
stick around the longest?
Oh my God. Damn. Is that like the on-screen captains that have been in a series longer than whatever, or are you talking about like just those that have been like?
Arcanoloth says, nah, if we include non-leads, lots of them are gone, including Pike.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. The ones that are like briefly seen on screen or something like that. But you're talking about like that ran through the whole season, you know, and like was there like practically all the time as the main captain. I don't know. Avery Brooks is physically there, but I don't know about mentally there. He's kind of enjoying life.
Arcanoloth says, just the show leads yet.
George Takei, he's Captain Sulu.
Arcanoloth says, Avery is too crazy to die.
That's right. They could really come out with more of a more Star Trek stuff. Like, what was that?
Arcanoloth says,
like a
Bakula is just happy to have a job. He will keep working.
Yeah, he's glad that he made it off of Murphy Brown or whatever. but then went to Quantum Leap. I mean, that really sparked it up there. And they're thinking about like coming back out with a Quantum Leap. But he's not going to be like, the main lead or whatever for it. He's going to reboot it or something. Ground speed. Yep, for real ground speed. He may make a cameo though, probably. I don't know. And something about a series where they have like an episodic thing every time of a different person in that we've seen on screen of Star Trek, like what they've been up to as far as their character. Like they'd bring back Archer.
Arcanoloth says, Mulgrew has discovered the joy of voice acting, probs easier than her other work in terms of physicality.
Yeah, yes. Dude, that's awesome that she like lent herself into Star Trek Online. Like allowed that. They probably paid her a whole hell of a lot though to do it, but they need John Delancey to do it too. Q needs to make an appearance. Q. And his likeness too. That way we're gonna have a real Q. Not this other guy sitting on a throne pretending. That's why we all look at him and go, fuck you.
Arcanoloth says, I bet that was a package deal with Prodigy. Already got her into the booth. Just add a few lines.
Wouldn't that be something? Like they put it on there and they say, oh yeah, this is probably going to be like alternate cuts. We need you to read this. And she's like saying, who are these other people in here, the other characters? And he's like, oh, don't worry about them. Okay, we're not going to use that.
Arcanoloth says, CBS/Paramount wants to cross-promote Trek in digital media, so they are working with Cryptic.
How cryptic of them. Alright. Gone through that. Gone through this. How long have I been going? 2 hours and 43 minutes, 31 seconds. Spirit in the sky. Where they want to go when you die.
Arcanoloth says, this franchise is evergreen. ITLL stick around.
Stick around. When you're not sticking around, stuck around. What if they add like pretty cool content all the time and we constantly have something on screen? Yeah, it's gonna keep going.
Arcanoloth says, I'm off to plumb the depths of the net for a bit longer before I pass out. GG.
Yep, and I'm ending her right there. I may get on like maybe 2 or 3 hours just right before bed or something and check out my Klingon guide, see if he needs some shit, but I highly doubt it. I didn't sleep hardly at all again. Damn dogs barking and shit. So yeah. Okay, but I get to go to work later tomorrow, so that's good. I get to sleep more. Well, I want to thank all of you for popping in. Murdochs for let's playing together and all that. It's always a pleasure. Stygian for popping in, too. Hadn't seen you in a while. Canoloth. Who else may have come in? Oh, that Chaos Cushling guy. He popped in and said hello.
Murdoch says, have a good night.
Have a good night.
Stygian_Sticks says, Stygia16 love.
Have a good night. Rock on.
Stygian_Sticks says, catch you later, dude.
Yes, catch you all later. And trek on. Yes. And end stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.